Thanks for staying with us, everyone. We are still watching closely events in Ondo State ahead of the APC primary. My next guest was the governorship candidate of the defunct CPC in 2012 in Ondo State, a senior IT and management consultant who's also seeking the APC governorship ticket on the 20th of this month. Dr. Soji Ehinlanwo, thank you so much for talking to us. Let's begin with your expectation ahead of the screening on Friday. Are you expecting that the numbers will be pruned down from the current 16 that we have?
Yeah, I don't expect so. I expect it to go very smoothly. I expect that everything will go well. It won't be pruned down because I believe that all of those who are contesting from our party are quite capable. They are people who have something to offer the state. So I think it should go without pruning. I would expect, yeah.
So you ran in 2012 on the platform of the CPC, which of course is one of the legacy parties that fused into the All Progressives Congress. I'm just wondering how much of that structure still exists today within the Ondo APC?
Yeah, well, it does still exist. We have members, people who are of the old CPC stock across the state. But of course, as you know, we're fused into APC, and I'd rather look at the bigger party, the now registered APC. Yes, to answer your questions directly, members from across the old CPC still exist, but I'm focusing more, and I've focused more for the last, more than 10 years on a new APC, which I've helped. To build.
So is this you saying that 12 years after, they should give CPC something?
No. What I'm saying is that we've got the CPC, the old ACN, and the AMPP were fused into one party. And I think that, I feel that the old CPC, in terms of structure, has disappeared. Yes, we have people who came from that stock, but we are now all members of the APC. That's what I'm saying.
Well, what are your chances? Because this is a contest against an incumbent. There are, sitting lawmakers, former commissioners, and what have you.
My chances are very, very bright. Let me say first and foremost that, I, more than any of the other contestants, I'm the one with the deepest progressive roots. I led the OCPC to this merger. I've been in this party for several years. I've promoted this party. I helped to lay the foundations of this party. In terms of pedigree, I stand very tallest, I would say. And a certain newspaper described me recently as the aspirant of the masses. I'm humbled by that. Quite a number of the youth see me also as their aspirant, and so I think my chances are very bright. I come with very, very big ideas. No wonder many refer to me as a breath of fresh air.
So the number of aspirants is growing. I mean, my first guest is claiming to be number 17 on the list. Do you think your party has the capacity to deliver on free and fair contest come 20th this month?
Well, I have no doubt in the capacity of the leadership of the party to deliver free and fair contest. I think that over the years, yes, the numbers are quite considerable, but our party has that reputation of doing things right. I would expect that in this contest, that situation would persist. We'll have a contest, of ideas, a contest where our party would obviously have a level playing ground for all of the aspirants, and out of it, I would expect that I will emerge, and then, we'll then obviously unite the party even further and take the party to victory.
I understand your expectation to emerge, but what happens if you don't? Because the APC is asking that all aspirants should support whoever emerges winner. Do you subscribe to that if it doesn't go your way?
Rightly so. My history is an history. I've been a Democrat for several years. If you have a transparent and fair contest, what you expect is that for all other people who are involved in that contest to rally down whoever wins. So I have confidence that our party will deliver a transparent and fair process, and we expect everybody to rally around that. And if that is the case, I have confidence that with all of the indicators that I'm getting, with the support base that I mentioned to you just now, being seen as the aspirant of the masses, as aspirant of the youth, I think that I would imagine, I would expect people to rally around me. But of course, wherever it goes, we are all prepared. I am prepared to the right line, as you have suggested.
Let's talk about the power of incumbency, because the expectation of some is that, well, there's a sitting governor who wants to run, just give him the ticket. Is this you saying that Governor Aiyedatiwa hasn't quite performed well in the past 80 days that he's been in office? Why do you want to have the ticket instead of the incumbent governor, who is already a governor within your party?
Let's be clear. Our state, our party deserves the best. Yes, Governor Aiyedatiwa has done well. Our party has done well. But I think that our party should present someone who is better, who is the best amongst a lot. I think I stand tallest in terms of pedigree, in terms of competence, in terms of exposure. I think I stand ahead. And that's why I think our party should present me. That's not to say that, we have not done well. What we're saying is that as we move, our state, our party deserves a candidate who can present the best for it and for the state. And that's on the basis of that I'm presenting myself.
You're a technocrat, right? But they say to win primary elections, you have to be a politician. How do you intend to bridge that gap?
Actually, I'm both. I'm a technocrat. I've been, I've risen to the highest levels of my career. I've been a program manager for one of the biggest public sector organizations in the UK. And beyond my experience, over 25 years of experience of being a consultant across very many reputable global organizations, beyond all of that, I've also been a politician. Like you rightly I mentioned earlier, I ran on a platform with CPC in 2012. I was governorship candidate, and I led the CPC to the merger in respect of Ondo State. And of course, beyond that, I basically, I promoted the party. I supported Governor Aiyedatiwa in 2020. I actually set up a group called Soji Ehinlanwo Group for Aiyedatiwa's second term. I was very vigorous in seeking a second term for the APC and for the governor then. And even in Ekiti State, I was one of those who supported the transition to a new progressive government in Ekiti State. Supported the APC there, supported Governor Biodun Oyebanji, and as far as the presidency was concerned, I was very vigorous in support of President Tinubu, very vigorous in support of APC taking over, continuing in office. So I'm both a technocrat and a politician. And that's what makes the people of Ondo State have been won for the price of two. I think I stand tallest among all of the aspirants, and I think I can deliver for our party, and I can deliver a remarkable service for our state.
All right, that's our time. We have to go, Dr. Soji Ehinlanwo. Hopefully, when you look back, like your name, says, you would see enough of your party members behind you on the 28th supporting you. That's our show. Thank you so much for talking to us today.
It's an absolute pleasure. Thank you very much.
And that's it. You can watch it again at midnight and at 6 a.m. tomorrow. I am Nifemi Oguntoye.